When I was about 8 years old, the world felt completely different. Our neighborhood yard was like a whole universe. Every puddle was an ocean, every ladder was a mountain, and the old shed in the corner, that was our fortress, and that's where the idea of starting our secret club came from. Now, this shed wasn't pretty. The doors squeaked so loud you could hear it across the block. The window was cracked, and the whole place smelled like dust and old wood. To adults, it was just trash, but to us, it was the perfect place to hide any kind of secret. We even made our own rules. Want to join? You had to pass a challenge. One kid had to run barefoot through every puddle. After a rainstorm, he ended up sneezing for a week. Another kid was supposed to bring cookies from home, but he showed up with a pot of borscht, like actual soup, and he goes, "That's all my mom gave me." And honestly, we let him in because who else brings soup to a secret club? Our biggest treasure was a map. We drew it on some old cardboard from a TV box. On it, we marked all the secret places: the sandbox, the rusty fence, the swings, even the bench where the grandmas sat. We were convinced those grandmas were hiding something. One day, we leveled up. We decided it's time. We're exploring the attic, so we climbed up and found a bunch of old boxes. Inside were yellow notebooks with handwriting. We couldn't read a stack of letters no one had touched in years, and even a toy car with chipped paint. To us, this was ancient treasure. We actually planned to open a museum in that shed if we found more stuff. But then we got caught. We were dragging all our loot down, and the janitor saw us. We froze. We thought we were done. He'd yell, kick us out, tell our parents. But instead, he just looked at us and laughed. "What's this, you making a museum?" We said, "No, it's a club." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I had a club too when I was a kid. Ours was in a tree house." And get this, instead of kicking us out, he actually became our honorary member. No challenges for him. He had VIP access. After that, he'd stop by sometimes and tell US stories from his childhood, how they built slingshots, hid from neighbors, even ran from a dog once. And that's when it hit us: every generation has its own secret clubs. Now that shed doesn't even exist anymore, but whenever I see kids outside making up their own little games, I remember our club and that random pot of borscht.